Long before the existence of the great white shark, thousands of years ago, there was a giant shark that roamed the seas and oceans. It was at the top of the food chain. It was not stopped by anything. It was devouring any form of aquatic life on its way. The large predator shark is called the Megalodon, which means the great age, is an extinct type of shark. Extinct from extinct species from about 28 million to 1.5 million years ago. It is a shark that has long fascinated scientists and inspired a number of science fiction and myths. Now we are talking about the 10 most amazing facts about this one, the strongest predator, and the best hunter. It is no secret that sharks use complex strategies to hunt their large prey. But fossils suggest that migraine sharks used hunting techniques and strategies more effectively than those used by large white sharks to prey on large prey. A 9-meter-long, 30-foot sample of a prehistoric whale also indicated that the Megalodon shark that attacked it focused primarily on the whale fin and thoracic spine and upper vertebral column, crushing all vital organs inside the rib cage. These parts are often avoided by the white shark when attacking a whale. Evidence also suggests that in the modern era, Megalodon sharks, paralyzing whales, attacked their fins first before killing and feeding on them. Digging the teeth of the Megalodon shark was believed to be a fossilized year belonging to the tannins according to Renaissance accounts. The huge triangular teeth of the Megalodon shark were found buried in the Rocky Mountains. These were originally believed to be the fossilized tongues of the dragon and the giant snakes until 1667. When it was identified by the Danish naturalist Nicolas Steno, who announced that these fossils were actually the triangular teeth of the giant extinct Megalodon shark. The oldest fossils of the Megalodon sharks back to 28 million years. It is said that the oldest fossils of the Megalodon shrub date back to 28 million years ago. In general, the origin of the Megalodon dates back to the middle period of the Miocene era, which was about 15.9 million. It is believed that the Megalodon was extinct 2.6 million years ago. At the end of the modern era, 4. Megalodon sharks are larger than the teeth of any known shark. Megalodon sharks are the most common fossil, where fossils have been found for teeth up to 180 millimeters long, usually triangular-shaped, strong and large, and have a U-shaped neck, thousands of which have been found in islands around the world, away from the ground, as in the Mariana Ditch in the Pacific. 5. Megalodon invoked anything that moves under the sea, including the likes of the sharks. Evidence from the fossils shows that the Megalodon sharks have fed dolphins, small whales, large whales, seals and giant sea turtles, and whale bones show the presence of deep-rooted Megalodon teeth, showing that these marine animals were the main target of the shark Megalodon. Fossil evidence also shows that the emergence of Megalodon caused a huge diversity of whales and other sharks, where sharks and sharks began to behave differently, pursued strategic ways to defend themselves, became more ferocious, some larger in size, and also avoided many sharks avoid areas where Megalodon sharks live. 6. The size of the Megalodon sharks. Megalodon sharks are born with a length of 2 to 4 meters. This may be evidenced by the size of the teeth found among the excavations. The small turtles fed the sea turtles, the sea fish the fish and the small whales, and the Megalodons sometimes attacked larger prey. Teeth marks of small Megalodon sharks on blue whale and humpback ribs. 7. 3 theories have emerged to explain the extinction of Megalodon. The first theory, the cooling and freezing of the oceans in the ice ages, is believed to have led to the extinction of the Megalodon, especially since they can survive only in warm waters, as well as the passage of whales into polar waters to escape the Megalodon. This has made it difficult for Megalodon to eat. Whales were the main source of their food, resulting in their extinction. The second theory, the decline in the food rate by the end of the Miocene era, led to the extinction of many species of aquatic animals that were fed by the Megalodon, as well as the decline of whales and the migration of most of the survival to the polar regions. The third theory, the latest theory, the least common, suggests that the emergence of killer whales has contributed to the demise and extinction of the Megalodon, and fossil records show that killer whales were able to adapt to low temperatures unlike Megalodon. 8. Megalodon fossils were found almost all over the world. The Megalodon is likely to dominate all marine communities in the world, where fossilized remains indicate that the Megalodon has traveled many regions around the world, and since it was at the top of the marine food chain, it may be considered to have lived in all the seas of the world without borders. The Megalodon was preferred where the whales were present. Fossil results indicate that Megalodon had a global distribution and its residues were found in Europe, Africa, South America and North America, as well as Puerto. 9. The power of the Megalodon bite can crush a small car. In 2008, a joint research team from the United States and Australia used a computer simulation to calculate the strength of the Megalodon bite. The results were terrifying. The bite force was found to be about 10.8 and 18.2 tons, enough to crush the prehistoric whale skull of grapes, as well as the strength of the odicant as a small Arab crushing. You can imagine it. 10. Is the Megalodon shark still present? From time to time, there are many reports that there are marine monsters suspected of being Megalodon, but scientists are not convinced. Numerous reports have been published that the Megalodon has been extinct not for 2 or 3 days but for 3 million years. If they are alive, the number of white shark and whale numbers will certainly decrease.